Here, CCW Gauntlet for the Gold, Episode 2. The second tournament that we are going to be doing here. This one for the Canadian Championship. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Opening match, Dusty Wild squaring off against Jerome Jackson inside the steel cage. Dusty Wild, a former CCW heavyweight champion. Jerome Jackson has never touched gold yet, but tonight could be his opportunity. As it could be for any one of the 8 participants. Sinister was the last Canadian champion. He's in this tournament. He's looking to regain the championship. Let's see if he will later on in the show when he squares off against Giggles. And here we go, folks. Dusty Wild making his way to the ring. And boy, does he ever look ready. Dusty Wild, definitely no slouch when it comes to the in-ring power. But will he be able to match the speed and technical prowess of Jerome Jackson? And you can see the capacity crowd here looking like they're ready. They are excited to see this match. And here we go. Jerome Jackson getting this set to make his grand entrance to the stage. And just look at just how much fun this guy has just coming to the ring here. Of course, he's got to dance his way to the stage. Or dance his way to the ring, I mean. But the question is, will he be dancing after this match? Will he be dancing his way to the Canadian Championship? You gotta wonder. I bet Jerome knows that being locked inside a cage against Dusty Wild will not be a party. And here we go. The bell has rung. We are underway. First match of the first round. Dusty reversing a reverse neck breaker, and off the ropes goes Jerome Jackson. Dusty Wild missing the big boot. And into the buckles goes Jerome Jackson. Back elbow from Dusty. Dusty is not wasting any time on this one. And throws him back into the buckle with a little bit of authority there. And Dusty reverse with the Irish whip, ducking the clothesline. Jerome Jackson now with a Northern Light suplex. And look at this, Dusty Wild just throwing Jerome Jackson into the steel cage. And now a neck breaker from Dusty Wild. Now Dusty taking control of this matchup. Once again with the back elbow. And what's Dusty planning to do here? Dragon screw from Jerome Jackson. Dusty Wild is down and on his back here. And Dusty just getting up and grabbing that long hair, that long afro-like hair, and slamming Jerome Jackson, his face to the ground. And Dusty with that hard right fist, and Jerome is definitely feeling it. And look at this. I think he's already looking for the jackknife. And yes, jackknife. And look at this, catching him with another big boot. He is now toying with Jerome Jackson now. And Jerome Jackson coming back with a jawbreaker. And a Luthez press. Jerome Jackson hammering away on Dusty, and now Jerome going up top now. What's he got planned here? Cross body off the top rope. And a dragon screw from Dusty. Trying to catch him with a double axe handle, but could not do it. And a shin breaker. Dusty now back in control here. And off the ropes, and another big boot. Dusty now going up to the second rope. What's he going to do here? Diving elbow, but he misses. Jerome Jackson rolled out of the way and caught him with a running neck breaker. Look at that. What's this? Dusty? Caught him, and I think he busted Jerome Jackson open. And now, there's that hard fist again, a hard right. Definitely, the blood on Jerome Jackson's forehead has now become a target, so to speak, for Dusty Wild. He's not done. He is not done toying around with him. And Jerome Jackson's not done fighting back. Jerome Jackson with his DDT. This could be it. And Dusty fighting back. And look at this Dusty now. What's he? He's planning. He plants him up against the ropes and throws him up against that cage once again. Dusty dropping the elbow now. And again with the elbow. Caught him with that hard right once again. And that snake eyes right across the turnbuckle. And what's he going here? Dusty Wild. He's going for the giant swing. Where he stops. Where's he? Wow, he's just going wild here. No pun intended. Oh, Dusty's looking to get out now. He thinks this could be it. And Jerome has other plans, I think. Yeah, he does. Oh, and he throws Dusty back into the ring. This match does continue. And Dusty stopping the suplex and getting Jerome Jackson with his own. Gotta wonder now, Jerome is actually regretting being Dusty back inside the cage. And look at this. Oh my God, another driver. There's the cover. 1, 2. Jerome Jackson wins with a 3 count. He has pulled the upset here in this opening match. I can't believe this, folks. Jerome Jackson pulling the upset and moves on to the second round. Unreal, folks. Unreal. To get ready for the second match in the first round for the Canadian Championship tournament here. Going to see Riley Goldman going one-on-one against Smokey Robbins. This is going to be contested inside Hell in a Cell. Riley Goldman, another former CCW champion, looking to gain back some of that championship glory. Smokey Robbins has yet to win championship gold in CCW as well. Hopefully he can pull off the upset just as Jerome Jackson did. And if you missed it, folks, on Monday we had the our first episode, CCW Gauntlet for the Gold. Check our YouTube out and find out the results of that. It was a tag team title tournament. This Friday we will see the women go at it in an 8-woman tournament for the women's the CCW Women's Championship. And Sunday, as a lead up to the WWE Royal Rumble, the men will have their go for the CCW Heavyweight title. And here we go. Riley Goldman making his way to the ring here. Like I said, former CCW Heavyweight champ, known very well for his rivalry with Chris Damage over the last couple of years. But you can bet he wants nothing more than to be the Canadian champion again. He's also held the Canadian title at a time or two. This guy definitely knows what championship gold is like. And here we go, Smokey Robbins making his way to the ring. Of course, Smokey Robbins thinks this is the 60s. He's got to do his dance to the ring here wearing the tie-dye. Spirit of the 60s still very much alive in Smokey Robbins, that's for sure. And the bell starts, and we are underway for this Hell in a Cell match. Riley Goldman catching him with a flying forearm right away. Smokey Robbins Irish whip into the ropes there in a drop kick, but Smokey Robbins ducked out of the way. Tried to go for an elbow, but Riley was quick on that one and got a float over DDT on him. Riley Goldman being smart, taking it to the going outside. He's going to grab himself a weapon, going to do whatever it takes. Oh, he just cracked him over the head with that baseball bat. But he is not done. He's just going to town with that baseball bat. Smokey Robbins is definitely, he's definitely going to be sore after this match. Everybody's going to be sore after these matches. Every match is going to have some sort of a stipulation in this tournament. Now Riley with the chair. And of course, Smokey's smart to grab that chair out of Riley Goldman's hand and throw it away. Well, I don't know about the throwing away part. I would have kept it in my hand and cracked Riley over the head with it. Riley going underneath the ring, grab the sledgehammer now. Drills him in the small of the back with that. He's not done. Got those steel stairs and he just smashed Smokey right in the face with it. And now he's got that bat. He's planning something here. I don't know what. He's planning all the weapons in the ring. He's got the other set of steel stairs here. Throws those in the ring too. And look at this. What's Riley going to do here? Oh my goodness, the cage door has been broken. Or the cage has been broken open, folks. Riley is now climbing up to the top of the cage and Smokey is following him. And oh my goodness. Off, oh my God. Riley is just throwing Smokey off the cage and just did a diving leg drop off the cell. And he's going back up for more. I have no idea what is on this guy's mind. And again, oh, he missed that time. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a broken tailbone. Now they're here. Riley's going up top here. Smokey once again following him. I don't know if I would follow Riley after what Riley had just done to him. And Goldman now with the stomach crusher. I think that might have been the safest move we've seen so far. And the Rough Rider through the cage and down onto the steel stairs. That is going to spell the end for Smokey. I guarantee it. There's the cover. 1, 2. And oh my goodness, he's still alive after this. I can't believe this. And I don't think Riley can believe it either. The crowd here is on their feet. They are definitely going nuts here. DDT right on top of that chair. Smokey is in a lot of... Oh my goodness, he just drilled that sledgehammer right into the gut and into the back of the head. Oh, now he's got Riley. He's got Smokey's ankle. Oh, I think he just snapped Smokey's ankle. That's got to do it. And now, what's he looking for? Smokey Robbins with an Irish whip, catching the back elbow. An Irish whip to the far buckle. And he's going for that boot of his. Catches him right across the side of the head. This is going to be the end right here, folks. Like, the Rough Rider, it's over. Now there's no way Smokey's getting up. 1, 2, 3. Riley Goldman advances to take on Jerome Jackson in the second round after a fairly dominant victory. And I'm still surprised that Smokey had managed to kick out after that Rough Rider on the cell that we're looking at right now on the replay. Landed right on those steel stairs. I'm surprised he's not severely injured. And I think it was just adrenaline for Smokey trying to kick in, but it just was not enough once he hit the Rough Rider in the ring like we're looking at here. But regardless, Riley Goldman advances. And I just, wow. Hey, wait a minute. The Miz is making his way to the ring. The Miz from WWE, what's he doing? He is attacking. Well, he tried to attack. He really did try to attack Riley Goldman, but Riley's not having any of it. And another Rough Rider, and it's Riley. Riley wins the match, obviously, and he's definitely not hurt from that. Now, folks, we're getting ready for the third match in the first round of this tournament. That'll be Rock and Roll taking on a new superstar here, Akira Kobayashi. Akira Kobayashi hailing from Japan. This will be an Iron Man match. Now we've got the power of Rock and Roll against the speed and finesse of Akira Kobayashi here. Rock and Roll himself, a couple years back on the CCW roster, winning the Canadian Championship, hasn't had a very much successful, hasn't been very successful in the way of gaining championships lately. And here we go, Rock and Roll making his way to the ring here. Here he comes roaring out on that motorbike of his. Totally decked out in black leather here. And you can bet he is looking forward to this match as he surveys the crowd. And saunters his way to the ring, just as any rock star would do. Rock and Roll definitely ready to take this one on. Rock and Roll definitely wanting the Canadian Championship, just as everybody else in this tournament wants. They want nothing more than to be a champion here in CCW. And here he comes, Akira Kobayashi. And he's most definitely ready to prove himself in CCW. This is his debut match. He's looking to... And he's got a tall order ahead of him in Rock and Roll and in this 1 hour... Or 1 hour, it's not even 1 hour. It's a 15-minute Ironman match, folks, that he's going into here. But he is totally ready to go. The question I have, though, is he may be ready to win the championship, but is he ready for Rock and Roll? And the same could be said for Rock and Roll. Is he ready for Akira Kobayashi here? This will be the first meeting between the two of what could potentially be several meetings. Iron Man match coming up next. And the bell sounds. And we are underway for this Iron Man match. And a fireman's carry from Akira Kobayashi now. He picks up Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll being thrown into the ropes here. And catching him with a Hurricane Rana. We got 15 minutes of action here. First person with the most falls after those 15 minutes will walk away the winner of this match. Kobayashi now going up top for a superplex. And trying for the early cover, but this is not going to go. I can guarantee that. Not even a 1 count. Snapmare from Kobayashi. Rock and roll. Feeling the speed, so to speak, of Kobayashi. The best thing for him to do right now would be to slow it down a little bit here. And catches him with a leg drop here. Kobayashi trying to get the support of the fans here. And off the ropes, catches him with a hip toss there. Rock and roll now taking advantage here. And Kobayashi catching him with the elbow now. Catching him with the right hand. Kobayashi throwing rock and roll off the rope into the buckle. Back and forth these guys are going. And we got an inside cradle here. 1. Only a 1 count. What's Kobayashi going here for the Shining Wizard? He just connected with the Shining Wizard. And there's the cover from Kobayashi. 1, 2. Rock and roll kicking out after 2. Now a German suplex. 1, 2, and a 2 count only. And I don't know if Rock and Roll has an answer to this offense here. Now going up top is Kobayashi. Kobayashi with a foot stop off the top rope, and there's another cover. 1, 2, another 2 count. Kobayashi snap suplex. And sets him up and catches him with another Shining Wizard. And another German suplex, this time throwing him and not following up with the pin. There's the cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count only. All Akira wants to do is just get that first pinfall. Keeps catching him with those hurricanranas, and another double foot stomp. And a diving headbutt this time. And there's the cover. 1, 2, 3. There it is. The first fall goes to Kobayashi. And look at this, he's trying to go for the second fall right away. Only got a 2 count out of that one. And another Shining Wizard coming up. Once again, second pinfall, or second fall attempt here. Rock and Roll definitely now in a lot of trouble here. And look at this. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. 2 falls up. Kobayashi goes. I think Rock and Roll tried to catch him with that stiff clothesline of his, and now he's opened up. Kobayashi just got the haluva kick on him. Now sending him out to the apron. And now what's he got? Oh, it looks like back suplex onto the apron coming up. There it is. Now the action spills to the outside. And Kobayashi looking to tear our table apart here. And another double foot stomp all the way to the outside this time. And another Shining Wizard. And Kobayashi breaking up that count now. Got Rock and Roll. He's bringing him over to the table here, I think. And Rock and Roll ramming Kobayashi's head into the table here. Or I mean into the barricade. Both getting in on a count of 9 here. And I think he just caught him with that clothesline from hell. 1, 2, and a 2 count only. Well, there's another German suplex. 1, 2, 3. Man, the lightning quick speed of Kobayashi. Unreal here. And there's another cover. I think this is only going to be a 2 count though. 1. 1 count. Wow. And he just caught him with a spear from that double axe handle. And there's cover 1, 2. Kobayashi still in this thing. This is Rock and Roll, surprisingly. And we got another Shining Wizard coming up. And there's the cover. 1, 2, 2 count only again. Caught him with that cross body. Dragging him out to the middle. Now where's he going? He's going up top. And a senton from the top rope. This could be it here. We're going to see a fourth fall here for 2. No, he kicked out. But barely kicked out at that. I mean, he's still feeling the effects from Kobayashi's onslaught here. And catching that diving headbutt again, and here's the cover. 1, 2. No, a 2 count only again. Rock and roll now, gaining some form of advantage. He's going up to that second rope now, catching a diving elbow. We got 3 minutes remaining in this match. And rock and roll now with a cover. 1, 2, 3. He actually pulls within 2 falls. And now Kobayashi, I think he's looking for that senton again. No, he got caught with a spear. Rock and roll, just unbelievable, right out of midair. This is the cover. 1, 2, 3. He pulls within 1. Rock and roll so close here. This match is just going back and forth, back and forth. It's unreal here. And Kobayashi's now paying for the domination that he seemed to have had throughout the majority of this match here. As we're now 3-2. And look at this, another Shining Wizard. And a senton. He finally got the senton landed. Can he get the cover? 1, 2, 3. He pulls back to within 2. And now rock and roll. He's only got 50 seconds to get 2 pinfalls on him. And 35 seconds remaining in this matchup. That belly to belly up and over. 20 seconds left. And 10 seconds left now. And it's safe to say that Kobayashi has won this match, folks. I'm not sure why Rock and Roll continued to just beat on him and didn't attempt to go for the 2 pinfalls. And now Cesaro out here from the WWE. What is going on here, folks? Attacking Kobayashi, who had just gone through hell. Well, what a hell of a match that was, folks. Moving on to the last match of the first round here. As Giggles and Sinister are going to go at it in another Iron Man match, folks. As Giggles and Sinister are going to go at it in another Iron Man match, folks. And here he comes, Giggles, one of the most terrifying men in CCW. This man is just psycho personified. Look at this. Sinister knows how terrifying he is, so he's coming up behind Giggles right now, actually, and drilling him right onto the mat here, or onto the stage here, and throwing him down. He's getting a leg up, if you will. Oh, he wants to make sure he's got the advantage at when the bell rings here. And here we go. He's doing the best thing you can do, and that's keep a guy like Giggles on the ground. Keep him just... And an Irish whip into the corner here. Into that exposed buckle that... Giggles rolling out of the ring, trying to get some space between him and Sinister here. There's the roll up. 1, 2. Sinister trying to get the early pinfall here. And he just might do that with this fisherman suplex coming up. 2. And Sinister looking for the dirty deeds, and there it is. Dropping Giggles down. He's looking to get that. There it is. 1, 2. Giggles barely kicking out. Giggles has not been able to shake the old proverbial cobwebs since the start of this match, since even before the start when Sinister ran out and attacked Giggles prior to the match beginning. Man, Sinister is really taking it to Giggles here in the opening minutes of this matchup here. Two count only. And look at this, another cover here. 1, 2, 3. Sinister takes the first fall. And look at this, going for another pinfall. 1, 2. Look at this, catching him again. 2. Sinister now with an Irish whip into a bulldog here from that forearm. And Sinister now going up top, catching that diving elbow. I think he's going to be, yes, he's looking for that fisherman suplex once again. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, it was a 3 count. And now Giggles finally gaining the advantage as Sinister was unable to get up from that. And now, he's got that bulldog on him. Why isn't Giggles going for the cover? And look at this. Right into the double arm DDT. And there's the cover. 1, 2, 3. A 2 count only. Giggles barely getting out of that one. The count right now is Sinister up 2 falls to Giggles, no falls. Now Sinister is looking to go up top again, looking for that diving elbow, and following that up with a pinfall. 1, 2, 2 count only. And Sinister once again, fisherman suplex not going for the pinfall this time. Looking for that dirty deeds. I think he's opened up Giggles. And there's the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Sinister moves up, 3 falls. And Giggles is a bloody mess, folks. And only a 2 count. Yeah, you can see the blood just pouring off Giggles' head right now. Giggles is in this tournament. He's the only representative of the Asylum, and Sinister the only representative of Revelation as well. And Giggles he's in a ton of trouble right now. And there's that fisherman suplex one more time. Following it up with the pinfall this time. 1, 2, 3. That puts Sinister up considerably. And once again, the dirty deeds. There's cover 1, 2, 3. 5 falls. He's up right now. And there's the cover again. 1, 2. I think we're witnessing the destruction of Giggles here. And Sinister just moved up to 6 falls. And Giggles is finally taking the advantage here. And Sinister working himself out of that chin lock. And got him in a small package. 1 count only. And there's the dirty deeds once again. Can he go up 7 falls here? 2. No, not yet, not yet. Tries again. Man, Giggles is just a bloody mess. I'm surprised. Wouldn't shock me if when he returns back to the insane asylum that the doctor's there stitch him up or something. And there's the cover again. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. Looking for that fisherman suplex one more time. 1, 2. Still only a 2 count. And dirty deeds again. And there's the cover once again. 1, 2, 3. Sinister finally moving up 7 falls here. We got 4.5 minutes left of this match. And Sinister just, it's safe to say at this point that Sinister has won this match, and I don't think there's any way that Giggles is coming back here. Sinister, like I was mentioning at the top of the program, a former CCW champion. He was the last CCW champion before the strip happened, and he's looking to regain his championship. And once again, there we go. 1, 2. Three minutes remaining in this matchup, folks. And there's the Dirty Deeds once again. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. 8 falls for Sinister in this one. And a splash right on the back there. And Giggles rolling out of the way. But wasn't too quick to respond on that roll away. And now we've got a fisherman suplex once again. But he kicks out at 2 after hooking the leg there. And we're just under the 2-minute warning here, folks, for this matchup. And once again, the Dirty Deeds. This is getting really repetitive. And I think Sinister almost went up the 9 falls. Minute and a half remaining here. The crowd is just going insane over this this beatdown. This shutout. Another cover. Man, 55 seconds, 50 seconds now remaining in this match. There's a cover. 1, 2, 30 seconds. Seconds remaining. And there's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it. Sinister has won this match 9-0. Wow. That was just wow. Like that was just the complete annihilation of Giggles. Well, it was from that. I think it was from that attack that Sinister had done to him prior to the match beginning. Giggles just could not shake the cobwebs after that. And we're now going to move on to the second round of action. Our opening contest there, we'll see Jerome Jackson square off against Riley Goldman. Jerome Jackson, if you guys remember at the start of the program, pulled off the upset against Dusty Wild. And this match will be a ladder match, folks. And here we go. Jerome Jackson making his way to the ring. And look at this, Riley Goldman coming up behind him with the chair. Oh, this is the Riley Goldman that we're used to seeing. He's a little bit more violent. Well, this is actually a different Riley Goldman. He's taking control here. Is a little bit on the violent side in these last couple matches. And he's just hammering away on Jerome Jackson there. Hammering him with that chair he came running out with. And look at this, catching him already with a Rough Rider. And the ladder finally coming into play here. What's he going under the ring for? I think he's looking for, yes, he's looking for another ladder here. And he's building a bridge of sorts across the from the ring to the barricade. What's this? Riley Goldman now going up top here. And, oh my goodness, he just splashed through that ladder. Jerome Jackson went. Look at this, he's looking to grab that that briefcase up there. And now they are both in no man's land, folks. Battling off the top there. And look at this, Jerome Jackson gets thrown down, and Riley goes back to claiming, trying to get that briefcase unlocked there. That briefcase will guarantee you or guarantee Riley his spot in the final two of the tournament. And it looks like Jerome Jackson's not recovering at all. And it looks like, yes, Riley has got it unlocked. Riley advances to the finals. I think the injuries that Dusty gave him in the cage match have prevented Jerome Jackson from even wanting to continue on. But Riley Goldman makes it to the finals, and a chance for another run with the Canadian Championship. And now we move on to the second match in the tournament, which will feature Akira Kobayashi going one-on-one with Sinister. The second match of the second round, I should say. And this will be an Extreme Rules match. You can bet that these guys, who both wrestled an Iron Man match earlier in the tournament, will be, they got to be feeling it. I mean, they're probably not as sore as, say, everybody else was, considering they've all wrestled in cage and ladder matches. But this is going to be an intense match. Kobayashi pulling off the victory over Rock and Roll, and Sinister destroyed Giggles earlier. And here we go, Kobayashi making his way to the ring. Now he's got, Kobayashi's got stiff competition right now in Sinister. Sinister is a man who likes to brawl. And as we saw with Kobayashi, he likes to fly. I can't wait to see how this match is going to turn out. This is going to be a great match here, folks. And here he comes, Sinister. Got that SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And he just cracked Kobayashi over the head with it. He could not wait to get this match underway here. And he's not wasting any time at all. And Kobayashi bringing Sinister's neck across the ropes and trying to kick him. It just was not happening here. And Sinister is looking, what's he looking under the ring for? He's got a kendo stick. I think, Kobayashi hitting him with the stick as well. And he's just laying it to him. There's cover 1, 2. I think he's looking to finish him off as fast as possible. He wants to get to that final. He wants that Canadian Championship. And Kobayashi just been busted open. And there's another cover. This could be it. 1, 2. No, Kobayashi with the kick out. And Sinister is like he's going for another one. And another pinfall. 1. This is going to do it. 2, 3. Sinister moves on to the finals to take on Riley Goldman. We're getting set for the finals here. Riley Goldman to take on Sinister. The winner will become the Canadian champion. And here we go, folks. This is the finals. Riley Goldman making his way to the ring. Two former Canadian champions about to go at it. And look at this, Sinister. Sinister not... Oh my God, he's got no patience right now. He wants to get this under the way. He wants that belt back around his waist. This is Falls Count Anywhere, folks. We'll take a quick little break here. Give me one moment here. And look at this, he's going right for that sledgehammer. Look at this cover. Oh, no, not even a one count. The vacant CCW title is on the line in this match, folks. Sideswiping that leg drop. Cover 1, 2, nope. And there's the Dirty Deeds once again. There's cover 1, 2. Riley Goldman showing his resistancy, or his resiliency, I mean to say. And showing his willingness to fight and his willingness to claim the Canadian Championship for himself. And Northern Lights suplex again from Sinister. And look at this, what Sinister looking for now. Looking for the fisherman. And he goes for the, grabs the leg for the roll up. 1, 2, 2 count only. And once again, he's looking for the dirty deeds. Can he get it this time? There's the cover. Cover coming up. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. And blocking that flying forearm and catching him with the Rough Rider. This could be it. 1, 2, and a 2 count only. Sinister still alive in this thing. Sinister doing the smart thing, rolling outside the ring here, as Riley had started to take advantage, and into the steps Riley goes. Sinister now with a baseball bat, and clocking him across the back with it, and across the back of the head. And now catching him with that fisherman suplex once again. And picking him up in the dirty deeds. Let's take a look at the replay. That dirty deeds onto the cement floor. And there's the cover. 1, 2, I think this is it. No! Riley Goldman still very much alive in this matchup, folks. Riley Goldman he has put up quite the fight here. And oh my God, what's wrong? What's Sinister planning on? Oh my God, through the barricade. Well, Sinister's frustration starting to come out now. And a chair shot across the back and across the gut here. Now Riley catching him with a bulldog. And drilling him with that knee. And catching him with that float over DDT. Sinister is now down. Into the stairs, Sinister will go. Back into the ring. And now Riley Goldman taunting. Trying to get the fans' approval. and catches him with a drive-by. And Riley Goldman now throwing Sinister into the corner here. And Sinister getting out with a gut-wrench suplex there. And now what's Sinister planning on doing here? Looks like he's going for a yes, he is. Superplex off the top rope. And look at this. This is it. This is the dirty deeds. And Riley Goldman's been busted open, and we've got a 3 count on the way. 1, 2, 3. Sinister is your new Canadian champion, folks. What a match that was. Back and forth. I really thought that there were many times that Riley was going to win the match. But it just was not meant to be, as Sinister has come out on top. And Riley put up quite the fight, folks. And that's going to do it for us here on Gauntlet for Gold Episode 2. Be sure to tune in Friday. Episode 3 will be going live with the women's title tournament.